Did you see actually debating Aiden on transgender stuff? Why would I know that? Why would I even... What? XQC debating Aiden on trans-related issues? Like, that sounds like the absolute mathematically dumbest conversation. That will take back trans rights harder than fucking Matt Walsh, okay? XQC was based. I mean, I hope. Please, trans chatters need this brain rot. No, you don't need this. You definitely don't. XQC and Aiden debating trans issues sounds like they're somehow both on the wrong side but still disagreeing. XQC defends the trans side of the argument, surprisingly.
No.
What the fuck is this lineup, bro? XQC versus Aiden with DJ Academics and Trainwrecks? What the fuck is happening here? Did he do the worm?
It's fucking insane.
I only care about kids, bro. Leave the kids. He left. I only care about leaving the kids out of it, bro. I just got mad about the Target shit, and I get mad about, you know, like having puberty blockers for kids. That's all I get mad about.
That doesn't happen though. It's like
it does. Some parents allow it.
I said it. Give me statistics. I said, give me examples, give me articles. You have given me nothing.
I'll tell you what, because I'm not informed. I don't really spend all my time doing this.
Bro, 100%, I stand on this. Aiden Ross is literally, directly, infinitely worse for an entire generation of Americans than like if we were blasting literal like trans characters in every single fucking TV show. Okay? Like, one, because obviously there's no issue with trans characters in TV shows in general, but two, Aiden Ross literally is worse, like physically, spiritually, psychologically, so much worse for the children. What is going on here? Like, do people think children are just like fucking taking gender pills or fucking doing gender confirmation surgery? No, that's not happening. You know what is happening though? Aiden Ross is converting them to be little freaks, okay? Little sociopaths. They're fucking running around being like, on God, for real, big dog, you're a real piece of shit. I'm gonna be a bad person. That's what they're doing. They're running around being like, yeah, we should kill gay people. On God, for real. That's a real W, dog. I love Nazi shit, dog. On God, for real. That's what they're doing. Little broccoli-haired Zoomers running around. Dudes with Edgar Cuss running around blasting Travis Scott. Fucking talking about how, hey, two genders on God, bro. This man's fucking... man had a segment trying to get his fan base of little broccoli-headed Zoomers that do hate crimes, bro. He would literally have a fan base where he's like, yeah, I'll give you he had a segment where he was like, I'll give you $50 if you like go stab your brother or whatever the fuck he used to do. I remember because his brother... There was a dude who was a fan of his who was like, yeah, my gay-ass brother loves Hassan. I'm going to kill him now. You literally educated XC about this last year. Take some credit. No, I didn't, dude. I mean, I'm glad to hear that he's still like... I'm glad to hear that XUC is still like intellectually curious about stuff like this. That makes me happy. I haven't like talked to him in a while. I have no idea what he's fucking up to. I don't really... care to know. I don't really know, but it makes me happy that he's like still interested in this sort of stuff, I guess, to a certain degree.
Just give me one.
I'll find some. If I really take time to Google it, I can. I saw a number saying 17,000, but I want...
This is such a fucking stupid thing to say too. It's like you have this firmly held conviction, right? And you don't even fucking know. Like, imagine having this firmly held conviction and like XQC's like, okay, so give me a fucking piece of statistics. He's like, well, I could Google it. It's like, bitch, what do you mean? Maybe you should have fucking Googled it beforehand. How do you arrive at like this level of anger that you feel, this level of frustration that you feel in your fucking heart deep down inside about something you don't know anything about?
I want to look into before I really use it as evidence.
So you're pushing a narrative with absolutely nothing, no backing, no knowledge, no statistics, and no examples.
But
he's right. Aiden Ross got fucking his shit pushed in by a dude who didn't even have to pull out the worm. Respect the XQC on this.
XQC, if you don't think there's ever been a minor that's taken puberty blockers, it's a
okay. And you were mad about the tattoos earlier. And how many minors get tattoos?
I don't agree with that though. I think minors should.
Oh my God! Shut up! Shut up! No, you don't have any fucking issue with that. It's such bullshit. Okay, it's such fucking bullshit. Damn, respect to the fucking juicer, dude. That's crazy.
Fish not drink it. Any type of tattoo.
Well, are people so mad about shit they don't even know about? Bro, what do you mean? That's literally just conservatism. You just described reactionary thinking. That's literally what the right wing does, bro. That's all they do. Like, sure, the left gets hysterical, okay? And they get very mad and they get very angry and they kind of look cringe sometimes. That's definitely true, okay? Sometimes the left might even go a little overboard on issues and like cast you out and consider you to be a rival even if you are an ally. But at least they fucking are, one, on the right side of the issues, and two, are a little bit more knowledgeable about the things that they're mad about. What do I mean by this? This doesn't mean that there aren't leftists who aren't dumbasses. Of course there are, right? But like, at least they know what the fucking problem is to get mad about it. Right-wingers will just make up problems in their own fucking minds. They literally invent shit to be mad at. That's it. Half of the right-wing issues are, I saw something on television and the fucking television man told me that like Bud Light is doing beer that makes you trans. Bud Light is making beer that makes you trans. Remember, that's why I had that conversation with XCC where I was like, they got one can because it was one fucking can of beer. That's it. One can of beer had Dylan Mulvaney's face on it. And that was it for the Republicans. They were like, they are trying to transify our youth. I will not drink Bud Light. I'm shooting it. One fucking can. Like that's what motivates these motherfuckers. They don't know what the fuck's going on. They're just angry and scared, okay? It's so crazy. Literally your partner dreaming you were mad at them and not talking to you because of it. Yeah, exactly. The entire conservative movement just brought to heel with one can of piss beer, bro. That's it. That's why it's just like, sometimes it gets really, I mean, that's why it's really fun to look at and parse through a lot of these angers, a lot of these like, a lot of this resentment. I love that shit for that reason. That's why right-wingers are so entertaining. But that's also why it's like kind of hard to argue sometimes against the dude who's just like, no, I'm stupid. No, I'm scared. Fuck you. And also, I'm going to keep being scared no matter what you tell me. Are you going to blast out, big bro? Fuck, I keep forgetting. You're right. Okay. Maybe I will look at the XQC thing. How long is it? Wait, finish the clip? Hold on. I'm going to blast off and then I'll finish it. They get so triggered if you say they're scared. Yeah, it's so funny. People fucking... New Drake. UAW wins against Volkswagen. Columbia professors unhinged. What? Israel unites everyone. Peach jars will be on later for ban appeals. Walking Dead season 3 episode 3 +4 later. Get in now. Dude, I've been thinking about Walking Dead season 3 all fucking day. Oh my God, I can't wait. I literally look forward to the gaming sessions more than anything else. Do we have a blast off? Do we have a blast off? No, we do not have a blast off. Okay. Oh wait, there is one actually, right? This one is pretty good. To believe we're all a part of a community. Are you and P-Char's gonna do a tier list and watch Joe Rogan? Maybe. Probably not. Any chance to put a Telltale Back to the Future game? Maybe. New Patrick CC vid on Diddy Files? Maybe we could look at that. Last time you showed a guest on Joe Rogan? Oh my God, December 13th, 2023 is the last time I showed a guest on Joe Rogan. Did Hassan show his guest Joe Rogan today? Has 2,000 followers? What? How popular was this shit? Now I kind of need to show my guest Joe Rogan to keep this account alive, bro. No, you showed more recent, but Austinox stopped posting on that account. Oh, it was Austinox who was running it? You fell off more Rogan? Yeah, honestly, bro, that's true. My fall off My fall off is because I'm not watching enough Rogan. I'm doing Rogaine and I'm not fucking doing more Rogan. I need to do more Rogan. Can you take off the hat? The numbers on the hat are distracting. No. All right. Kanye diss track snippet. Kanye Drake diss snippet came out. All right, I'm blasting off. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's do it. That's the number of your mom, chat. Yep. It's your mom's number. So did Drake drop something? I also rated I rated Fantano last night and I listened to him a little bit. I listened to Fantano's criticisms of the Taylor album. He's a bit of a hater, I'll be honest. No, I don't want to watch the Tete interview with Norm Finkelstein on this beautiful Saturday. Okay? I'm sorry, chatter. Like, you are not getting your fix of Israel Palestine content as much as you would like to. Okay, I apologize, but holy fuck, I do this every day. You know, one day of the week we're not doing as much Israel Palestine, which we still are, by the way, but just not as much. All right. Anyway, please look at the Quavo diss. He's gonna kill Chris Brown. Yes, but Drake mentioned Taylor Swift on his new diss, so Swifties are up. Woo. Okay. I'm a little confused. I feel like I need a Pepe Sylvia ass like I need to have one of these like crazy things behind me, like an image board behind me, so I can just like string it together. I don't know who the fuck is dissing who now. I feel like anytime Drake gets dissed, Drake retaliates by just like opening up an 11 front war like he's Israel. What is happening? I actually don't get it. Like, Drake will get dissed by Kendrick Lamar, okay? And then Drake will turn around and diss like 11 other people. And it's like, why did that just happen? Why did you, like, Rick Ross? Like, why did you attack Rick Ross? I don't understand that part. Like, I mean, I know that there's like stuff going on, right, from before, but why did you pack up Rick Ross into the other diss? Like, am I crazy? I feel like you're supposed to keep your diss focused on like the individual target. Like, I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but I do feel like when you're getting dissed from like Kendrick Lamar, you're supposed to hit like, I get why he added Metro Boomin, I get why he added Future on there. I just don't know why he's like packing up everybody, and I feel like that's not. I feel like that's not exactly. I mean, I don't know. It's not exactly pan out well for him. I respect it. It feels like a 20v1, like he said. No, I'm saying like I respect what he's doing. I think it's good content, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but like I do respect at least what Drake is doing in terms of for the content, right? In terms of what it means for, I guess, like us as individuals on the sidelines who thrive on the drama. There's a lot of lore you and chat aren't privy to. No. No. Here's the thing. He can't diss one person for 3 minutes. Yes, you can. What do you mean? What do you think Pusha T did? And he, like, do you get what I mean with Pusha T? Like, Pusha T shit on like Drake and then Drake's soldiers, right? Drake turned around and opened up like a multiple front war. When Israel is like, one, trying to genocide Palestinians, and then on the other hand, like doing pot shots between themselves and Hezbollah, okay, that's one thing. But then when Israel is like, okay, we're going to now open up a new front war with Iran, it's like, well, why did you just do that to yourself? I thought you already had your hands busy with the ethnic cleansing and stuff. And with Drake, it's like, with Drake, it didn't make sense to me that he moved beyond he moved beyond Kendrick and Future and Metro Boomin and maybe some of their also like soldiers, I guess, and like opened up multiple fronts for no reason. Now, having said that, like I mean, I'm repeating this again, but I think it's great. It's great content. Yeah, The Weeknd. He just had like a lot of resentment, it seems, for a lot of people for some time that he was carrying with himself. And he was like, no, it's time, I think. It's time to just fucking drop it. Like at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. We're dropping it. You know what I mean? Patrick CC did a video on why Drake dissed everyone. No, he didn't. It looks like he only did a fucking Diddy Files, why Hollywood want Cat Williams dead, the brutal collapse of Akon's Scam City. Here's the 3-minute ad break now, by the way. 5 minutes ago, you won't be getting your fill of Israel today. 5 minutes later, Hassan compares the Drake diss track to the Israel multi-front war. Yeah, because I said that because
the biggest
I've said that because, like, I think it's a valid begging on my knees. What is this? Chris Brown, weakest link, Quavo diss. Chris Brown is dissing Quavo. What the fuck's going on? Wait, the secret truth behind Drake's diss track? Is this a different channel that he has or something?
Although you might think the Drake beef is mostly between him and Kendrick, there is actually someone getting not nearly as much attention that's secretly the mastermind behind all of this. Now, we all know Drake recently released his diss track called Push-Ups, where he dissed multiple rappers including Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross, Future, Metro Boomin, The Weeknd, J. Cole, and potentially subliminals across the entire industry. And firstly, you know I'm always going to look at this from a business perspective, and all of you have to keep in mind that music is a business. I believe that everyone involved in this beef knows that it is good for hip-hop. It's interesting and entertaining.
Yeah, you're missing the context here. The whole "We Don't Trust You" is shots at Drake, which every person who dissed is featured on. Yeah, I get that, like, that was the speculation that the album was, like, predominantly taking shots at Drake. I didn't realize that the entire album definitely was taking shots at Drake, with the exception of, like, the Kendrick one, obviously. That was directly yelling at Drake. That brought him up. But that's why I said, like, it's valid to shit on all the other people. I mean, it's valid to shit on everybody. I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to understand exactly why he's like, you know, opening up a multi-front war instead of, like, hyper focusing and just, like, lasering some people. You can tell this chat white as fuck because they keep linking Patrick CC for rap news. Yeah, I mean,
all of these artists, yes, including Drake, their sales numbers are down. Hip-hop sales numbers across the entire genre are down. Now, I'm not saying that this is pre-planned and they're all secretly working together behind the scenes saying, oh, I'm going to say this, then you say that. No, it's not orchestrated like that, but all of them will make money and will benefit if their names are being dragged into this beef. They can release a single, they can release an album where they may or may not respond, and then the fans are going to tune in, leading to more streams and more sales. Beef has always been good for hip-hop. It makes money. You get what I'm saying. Now, in the track Push-Ups, Drake definitely...
I'm surprised Kanye didn't drop the Jew card. That would be fucking... Bro. Kanye West, full-blown, what's his face arc? What's the guy? I keep forgetting his fucking name. The dude who dated the Rothschild. Jay Electronica. Yeah. He's just going like, yeah. Kanye West talking about the Rothschilds and how Drake is involved.
Definitely threw some nice little jabs at Kendrick. He made fun of his shoe size, he called him a pipsqueak, he says he's being extorted by his label, saying he is just as much of a sellout rapper turned pop star as any other rapper who did pop records for money. And yeah, some good solid jabs. Cool. But there was one bar that is massively overlooked. Hugs and kisses, man, don't tell me about no switches. I'll be rocking every chain I own next visit. I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Top say drop your little... All right. In Kendrick's track, he said, y'all better get the switches and that he's going to be snatching chains, to which Drake says, no, you're not. But the I be with bodyguards line like Whitney, it does obviously refer to Whitney Houston's 1992 film Bodyguards, but Whitney is also the name of Kendrick Lamar's fiance. Drake dragging Kendrick's fiance's name into this beef is huge in my opinion, and I think this is really where the beef is going to start. You have to remember that everything up until this point has pretty much just been about numbers, who has the most sales, who's the most relevant, who has the most cultural dominance, who's big three. It's just been strictly competitive until now. I mean, even if you think back all the way to Kendrick's Control verse where he dissed every relevant rapper in the game.
Can we listen to the song first, please? I haven't heard it yet. Dude, what? I've done like an hour and a half on the Drake diss. That's crazy. I did an hour and a half on the Drake diss. We're not going to listen to it again right now, okay, for the sake of this video.
Including Drake. He said he had love for everybody, but he wanted to murder them and take their fans. But this was just for the sake of competition, which we all agree is good for hip-hop. And even Kendrick's shots that he took on Like That were pretty light and also strictly competitive. So Drake bringing up Kendrick's fiance, his family, is even a line that he thinks is taking it too far.
It wasn't even about battle rap or any of that. It was just the information was too shocking. It was, like I said, on his part, it was a genius chess move. He obviously has no, like, you know, when it comes to me, he's not gonna have any like morals or respect.
Bro, what do you mean? I mean, dude, that's crazy that he said that too far. Okay. That was, see, God, I totally understand why so many people love fucking like filthy toxic drama online. Because honestly, like, I mean, this is more valid to be filthy toxic drama perverts over, obviously, because they're like superstar celebrities rather than like random fucking Twitch influencers or YouTube debate guys or whatever. You're eating it up. I mean, it's sick. It's kind of sick. And they do actually legitimately benefit from it in ways, and they don't actually get harmed by it because they've gone beyond the level of wealth and fame that like they can totally tank that shit in a way that like I can't, because I'm a fucking normal person at the end of the day. They are not.
So the other elements of the record, whether it be like just like the shit that he's making up about my mom and my dad and all this like dumb shit, or you know, obviously the part that hit me the most, which is like, you know, wishing like that my friend I had.
Copium normal? Yes, brother. I'm normal in comparison to Drake. Okay, what the fuck are you saying? And I am normal. I spend my entire day just yelling at the internet. That's it. I'm reading the internet and I'm yelling just like you do. Okay. The only difference is I'm getting paid for it. You're doing it watching me and also doing it on your free time when you're at work. That's the difference. Beyond that, it's like, I don't do anything. I don't do anything unique in comparison to like actual fucking celebrities. Okay. These guys are literally like, this dude calls his house the embassy. It's like $100 million compound on an entire block in Toronto, carved out specifically for his like custom made house with a NBA style basketball court indoors and shit. You're like, yeah, you're just like, you and Drake are the same. Like, you guys are insane. Okay. The basketball court goes hard though. Yeah. He owns a whole ass Boeing 747 that he uses for his privately as a private jet. I can't even talk. Okay, let's
As
continue.
an illness like dies, like that shit to me is just not really wavy. Like I'm just not really with that. Like, and when I did say, oh, there's rules to this, I didn't mean there's rules that anybody has to follow. Whether there was information that didn't get revealed or not, the point is like, there's just some unwritten rules in the sport for some people, obviously not for him, and that's fine, you know? There's a point where you're gonna wanna stop rapping. I'm sure I could say something about, you know, your lovely lady or, you know, a child or a family member, and you're just gonna wanna not really rap anymore.
Yeah.
So when Pusha T brought up Drake's family, his child, and his friend 40 who was unwell, Drake said that was too far. He also admits that's how Pusha won. So wouldn't mentioning Kendrick's wife by Drake's own definition be too far? It would, which is why I think Drake is being fully intentional here, and he wants to poke the bear and see what Kendrick is going to do, which in my opinion is really where the beef starts. It starts at the mention of Kendrick's fiance, and things could get ugly from here. Like, if Kendrick responds to that line directly, he might start wilding out, exposing personal information. Again, I don't think they're going to be sliding on each other's blocks, but I don't know, it could get a little messy. But if Kendrick ignores that line, then everyone can just kind of play it off and say, oh, that Drake was never talking about his wife. That line was about Whitney Houston. It was just about bodyguards. Whatever, forget about it. So It's definitely a strategic chess move by Drake. But ironically, the most overlooked mastermind in this entire beef is Metro Boomin. I believe he has the biggest role in this situation, but he isn't really getting the attention because he's not a rapper and he can't technically respond. The only line Metro received in push-ups was, "Metro, shut your hoe ass up and make some drums," but it's actually much deeper than that. It starts with Metro.
That I think is unironically the most powerful bar there. Shot directly at a dude who just can't really respond anyway. That makes it really funny. Like the hardest line literally is against a dude who can't respond. What's he gonna do? Make some drums? Okay, well, guess what? You just did what he told you to do.
Metro's tweet and delete rant about Drake. The Hip Hop All Day Twitter account was comparing the streams of Drake's Her Loss and Metro Boomin's Heroes and Villains. Her Loss is about 1.3 billion streams behind. Heroes and Villains currently getting 10 million streams a day. Her Loss 4 million. The gap is only going to widen. Then Metro Boomin chimed into the conversation and said, "Yet Her Loss still keeps winning Rap Album of the Year over Heroes and Villains. Proof that award shows are just politics and not for me. I don't care about awards, honestly. The true award and reward is knowing that the music I spend so much time on brings joy to the people's everyday lives." What's so funny about these tweets is that Metro is doing the exact same thing that DJ Khaled was doing against Tyler the Creator. Tyler went number 1, DJ Khaled went number 2, and DJ Khaled was pissed. And everybody was like, "Shut up, DJ Khaled. You had everybody in the industry on that album, and you still couldn't compete with Tyler." But DJ Khaled based his argument off stream, saying,
"I make albums so people can play it, and you actually hear it. It's called albums that you actually hear the songs.
What?
Not no mysterious shit."
Mysterious. Bro, I swear to God, DJ Khaled is an inspiration, okay? He is. He's like a everybody talks about disability activism. This man is living it, dude. Okay? There is no greater example of like you can be severely like you can have severe mental restrictions and still be like a phenomenally wealthy and successful person. He is the GOAT at that sort of thing. Cause like anytime I hear him talk for an extended period of time, I'm like, there's just something going on. And I don't really know what it is, but like, good luck, you know, congratulations, I think. Yeah. Also, the world's, probably one of the world's most well-known Palestinians. And he probably doesn't even know what's going on in Palestine. Let's be real. Okay. He doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know. He probably thinks everything is fine. They don't tell him, okay? If his handlers don't tell him that, he just doesn't know. He's like, "Oh yeah, I love eating eggs for breakfast. Look at me, Eggs Benedict. Oh, another one." Like, they didn't tell him that, so he doesn't know. If he found out, he'd be too shocked, okay? The problem with DJ Khaled is, despite the fact that he is of Palestinian descent, if they told him about what was going on in Gaza, he would be so scared that he would perish. Like it would shock him, and then he would go into a coma or something. So they have to hide the truth from him, like Sarah in Walking Dead season 2. Look what good it did when Sarah found out that there's fucking zombies outside. You know what I mean? She fucking died. Big L for her.
You never hear it.
Like, dude, shut up. Igor was just a great album. That's it. Metro is kind of doing the same thing here. He's mad about an award, not necessarily going number 1, but Metro is an executive producer. DJ Khaled is an executive producer. The only difference is that Metro does have the capability and the ability to make amazing music himself and actually do the producing. And he didn't make some annoying video to post on social media, but I mean, Dante, you gotta back me up here. Like, he's clearly pressed. Like he said, "I don't even care about awards." Then why did you tweet about it, bro? You care. But then he deleted the tweet, so I guess that proves he doesn't care. And then Drake, a few months later, called him a tweet and deleter.
The non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters. You guys make me sick to my stomach, fam.
Dude, he's such a fucking cornball, dude. Like, he is, god damn, he's such a fucking cornball. I cannot believe that he literally he has a major contract with Stake, the crypto gambling casino, for those of you who don't know, and he literally has like turned that into a slogan at this point where he says like Anita Max win, and people fucking repeat that, and people that don't even know that that's a crypto casino that he's like sponsored by are probably saying it and shit. Anyway, that's besides the point. He is just such a cornball. It's crazy. So is LeBron, but you stand. Excuse me. LeBron gets to be a cornball. He is the GOAT. Drake is not. The fuck do you mean? That's wild. That's a wild comparison, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Look at LeBron's upbringing. Look at LeBron's development. Look at what LeBron has done. Look at what he has achieved, okay? LeBron did not come from a comfortable upper middle class beginning as a child actor, okay? How dare you? How dare you compare the GOAT? That is insane, bro. Bro is blowing bubbles on it. Come on. Even, dude, okay, let me tell you something, okay? This is white supremacy. This is white supremacy. Sorry. This is white supremacy. That's it. It's true. This is white supremacy. This is racism. I didn't realize I was harboring a bunch of Klansmen in my chat. That's right. I'll say it. I'll say it. That's it. I'll say it. How many public schools has Drake funded? And if Drake were to fund a public school, it would probably be for suspicious reasons. Okay? High school pics, you wasn't even bad then. Now I'm funding the high school to see more of the pics, to see how bad they are. That type of situation. Never compare LeBron to Drake. Don't do that. That's crazy.
Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? You guys, that's what I thought.
So hear me out. Metro believes in his heart her loss robbed him of an opportunity to win a BET award or a Grammy or some other award. So it makes sense why he would drop another album that's not necessarily rushed, but I mean, Heroes and Villains dropped like 15 months ago, and he already has We Don't Trust You this year. Especially considering Drake said he won't be dropping any more music this year. Maybe Metro is trying to drop an album and get the award.
LeBron, wait. Zesty though, you being zestophobic. Drake is very zesty, but not even in like a cool way. He's zesty in a cornball way because like it's not even like leaning into the zest. Because like if you lean into the zest, it's fine. You know what I mean? I mean, look at Tyler the Creator. He's zesty. I mean, he's so zesty, he's like literally bisexual, right? Or a gay. I don't know. But like Drake on the other hand, and it's very cool. Drake, on the other hand, is like, I'm so hard body while holding a fucking espresso martini. And it's like, dude, you're drinking an espresso martini right now. I see the little nuggets at the tippy top of your foamy espresso martini. It's like, you can't do that. You can't do that while being like, yeah, I'm hard body. I'm hard body, son. That's right. Come at me, bro. It's weird. Espresso martinis are good, yes, but you can't like, you just can't do that. You got to do one or the other. You can lean into it. You can be like, this is me. I love this shit. I fucking think it's awesome. You can't be doing that with fake abs. Okay? You can't act hard body when the only thing hard about the body are the fucking ab implants. You can't do that. Ever since I found that out, it's just like, it's been so Jover. Also, low-key, that was kind of a bar. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Uzi, Lil Uzi Vert, zesty, great, leans into it. It's awesome. Playboy Cardi, zesty, leans into it. It's awesome.
Award that he thinks he deserves, which would be so funny if Drake just said, fuck it, I'm gonna do a surprise album. And he drops an album that gets an award over Metro again. That would be diabolical. Okay, if Drake drops another album this year, I think he watched this video. Because the ultimate troll to Metro would be to drop another album and intercept.
Yeah, he watched your second channel's video, Patrick CC.
Metro's ability to get some award or get a Grammy or something like that. That would be crazy. But additionally, it was on We Don't Trust You that Future took shots at Drake. He said on track number 1, "You my number 1 fan, dog. Sneak dissing, I don't understand. Pillow talking, acting like a fed. I don't need another fake friend. Can't be bout a hoe cause we sharing. In your feelings, why you playing, dog?" I know, I didn't rap it, all right? I didn't rap it. And the only reason we knew this was a diss at Drake was because Drake's opening line.
Please don't use it. Please don't let them. Please don't let the term zesty have a lengthy term as something people use often. I mean, it's all just like light to aggressive homophobia of varying degrees. We use it ironically, obviously, in here, but that's what it is. It's the same fucking principle behind pause, no homo, and many other variants of it. That's what it is. It's just like, here, I'll use academic language for all of my I can't understand jokes. Unfortunately, I'm neurodivergent chatters. It's basically when someone breaks gender norms, given the fact that gender norms are not on a rigid binary, when someone breaks gender norms, that juxtaposition is considered zesty.
And in push-ups was, "I could never be nobody's number 1 fan. Your first number 1, I had to put it in your hand," which is true. I mean, surprisingly, Future had like 7 or 8 number 1 albums, but he never had a number 1 single until he collaborated with Drake. I think it was Way Too Sexy, which is like, Future deserved so many other number 1s other than that. But regardless, it is true. But
you're looking more white from getting your rap views from this, bro. It's just like 13 minutes long. That's why the other video that I pulled up was just too long. Privilege R&B Chris Brown, or no, not this one. Where the fuck is it? There was another link I had up. What's the dirt
in rap and over?
Wait, this one is also white. What the fuck?
And echoes a very.
I'm sorry, bro. Everybody in the fucking chat is white, okay? That's what it is. That's why they only learn about this shit from white people.
there really isn't that much history of beef between Future and Drake. Like, they're kind of friends, as far as we know. I mean, bloggers and YouTubers are now diving into the history and looking at all of these subliminal shots that may or may not be between these two, and there could be something there, but the only likely explanation that makes any sense is over a girl, and it's a really long story that's not worth getting into all of the details in my opinion, but the Spark Notes is essentially that Drake and Future allegedly have some beef over this girl who goes by the name Princess Diana. But then again, Future just said that the beef can't be about a hoe because they're sharing, which does prove that they have shared women in the past, but it doesn't really seem that strong. So Metro is clearly mad at...
Okay, dude. I mean, this is like, I need more. I need more. This wasn't that good. You should only get your rap knowledge from DJ Academics. Yeah. We're trying to get into Drake's mind. That's why we're watching Pat. Yeah, to be fair, I think Pat is perfectly valid in covering Drake. People are talking about like, oh, this is black people's business, but we're talking about Drake, okay? Come on.
At Drake, and Future might be lightly agitated, or maybe Future is not particularly happy with the way that Drake and Metro's relationship has sort of panned out, so it's time to take sides. Is Future gonna side with Metro or Drake? But you have to consider Metro's role here. He's an amazing producer. Some might even call him the best in hip-hop. You can work with a great producer for your whole career, but you can't really have a partnership unless you're a duo with another rapper. Like, if you're on Drake's side, what do you get? Okay, you get a feature and you get kind of the cultural relevance by being beside him. You might get an Instagram tag, or maybe you get a whole collab album. Future has all of that already from Drake. He got all of the benefits that you get from being Drake's friend in the industry. So...
You are too Caucasian to make that joke, man. Wait, what? I'm too Caucasian to make what joke? That Drake makes music for white people? Really? Drake is white jokes? Did I say that? I wasn't joking. Drake does make music for white people. He makes music for everybody, but predominantly for white people. Dog, was everyone on right now? Okay, bro, that's a bad take. Also, he is like very, very, very Caucasian coded for many different reasons, but it definitely is like his upbringing. That's why the whole like Rick Ross diss actually fits specifically because there's like old videos of him being like, black people speak a certain type of way, and I hate that. Mostly because he's Canadian, I think. I feel like Toronto. Yeah, he literally called Rick Ross racist. That is the whitest thing you can do. Reverse racism is still racism, sir. Oh, that was pretty funny. That tweet was actually funny. Anyway.
Kind of doesn't really need him anymore. Strategically
Chat is so addicted to debating you, they're going to turn into hip-hop historians.
siding with Metro is better for the long term. Plus, who knows how close Drake and Future actually are as friends behind the scenes. Maybe Future was always using him for sales. But Future and Metro do have a long history together, and they are from the same city. For Kendrick, the decision was easy. It was just, let me jump on the #1 producer's album and take a shot at the biggest rapper in the game. But Metro benefited heavily from both of these situations. Then add The Weeknd into the mix, and Metro yet again benefited from that too. The Weeknd received some bars on push-ups as well.
You're just jumping into hip-hop shit when you don't know it? Bro, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? This is literally pop drama. Shut the fuck up, okay? If you're taking this that seriously, you have already lost the plot. Yes, it is pop drama. Drake does pop music. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, bro. Why are you guys writing Drake Schmeat so fucking hard? Holy shit. Drake is a pop star. Okay? Drake is a pop star. If you take this, if you're like, whoa, you don't understand his entire discography, like, you're fucking stupid for even covering this shit. You're out of your mind. I don't listen to Taylor Swift either. I was having fun with it yesterday. I didn't hear none of you motherfuckers chirping about that shit. Why? Because you don't give a fuck about Taylor Swift, but you really care about Drake. Of course, I have a community full of a lot of, Drake and drivers, because this is a very white community. Lol, you in the minority in this one, brother. Oh my God.
Firstly, Drake said that The Weeknd claims Toronto, but he isn't actually from there. Then he basically makes fun of The Weeknd's manager for paying Metro to put him on his most recent 2 albums, which, as you know, The Weeknd does kind of stand out on Heroes and Villains and We Don't Trust You. It's like, all right, The Weeknd's a singer. He's not really a rapper. Like, he's kind of like the token singer on these projects. But again, why would The Weeknd need to be on Metro's album? Well, you guys have to think with your business brain. Sure, The Weeknd is a pop star, but he still needs that hip-hop coolness factor. He needs the approval of the hip-hop community to remain on top, even as a pop star. It's just a strategic marketing and branding decision. Like, rappers just kind of have this cool factor that's difficult to explain. They usually have the most poppin' Instagrams, they dress the nicest, they just have this cool aura or looming interest around them that our society, our pop culture interest has just kind of given them. Why do you think Post Malone started with rap and then now drifted into pop?
Yeah, why are they pretending that this is obscure DIY scene drama that you have to have lived in Columbus, Ohio and have gone to 20 shows per month to have an opinion on? This is Drake, Kendrick, and The Weeknd. Yeah. People literally are just like, actually, please stay out of this. There's a big racial component here that you are not understanding. It's like, dude, we're talking about Drake. Like, this is not like, I'm not diving into like Dr. Umar. Okay? That's wild. Even though the analysis in and of itself is like very, very Caucasian for sure.
Pop and country. Why do you think Morgan Wallen wanted to collaborate with Lil Durk? Why do you think that pop stars want rappers to feature on their songs? Well, because they get this strong cultural cosign that is hard to quantify with dollars, but we all know that it exists.
For all the Drake meat writers in the chat, like, I think Drake is incredibly corny. He is a cornball. But I thought his diss track was awesome. I think he popped off. I said that. So I don't know why the fuck you guys are mad. Because as someone who enjoys some of Drake's music, because I think it's like fine, I don't have an issue hearing top 40. it is weird that that's the best you're gonna get from someone who is not like firmly planted Drake's penis inside of their spine in the way that many of you have, it seems. The diss was mid, to be fair. No, it wasn't. It was not mid. It was pretty good. So you're wrong about that. Like, I'm pretty fair as far as Drake goes. I think I'm pretty fair. He's weird. He makes top 40 hits, which I don't have an issue with. I think it's great. Anyway, what is this? 10 minutes ago, you were like, Drake has never made any good songs. Drake has never made any good songs? What? When have I said that? What are you guys on right now? It's so funny, bro. I want to check your chat history and see how much you were enjoying me fucking shitting on Taylor Swift. If you were in there, oh fuck, you weren't in there yesterday when I was shitting on Taylor Swift's new album. God damn it. Or you were suspiciously quiet, Jimmy Gatsby. Okay? I never said Drake doesn't have any good songs. That would be an insane thing to state. I have always maintained the position that Drake is a pop star. He makes pop music. But I like pop music. I don't have an issue with like formulaic pop music at all. I don't listen to music that much. So as for a guy who doesn't like care about the artistry or whatever the fuck, I think it's great. I think it's great that he's making shit that I can consume easily and enjoy. I don't know why the fuck that's like such a hard pill to swallow for other people, that you're like, oh dude, you think Drake is awful. You think he's never made a hit. Yeah, dude. That's what I said.
Exists. It's invaluable. And The Weeknd knows that he needs to maintain that. And how do you maintain that? Well, you get featured on Metro's album, where the whole hip hop community is going to be tapping in to see who's featured on said album. The Weeknd chose to side with Metro because Metro will keep The Weeknd collaborating with the biggest rappers in the game and keep him relevant and cool.
Nah, bro, you're acting like it's Chris Brown or something. Drake be rapping on shit, but you don't know though. So it's just auto. He's a pop star. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Saying Drake is a pop star is not a diss. Okay, it's great that he's a pop star. He literally has a fucking compound and a 747 for himself as a consequence of his top 40 pop hits that he makes. Okay, Baba. Ha. Niye cevap vermiyorsun lan? Korktum. Kim geliyor diye içeri. Eyvallah. It's so funny that Drake stans have to act like he's super hard body. Like, you literally have to. The great Hasanabi had Drake's schism of 2024, the Drism. No, why is it that Drake fans can't just be like, yeah, he makes pop music, it's great. He makes hip hop, he makes pop, he makes top 40 hits, and that's fine, and that's great, and I enjoy it. Like, why is it that you also literally have to be like, no, he's hard body as hell, bro, on God, okay? Waist youths, all of you. Like, it's fine, bro. It's okay. It's okay that he makes top 40 hits. He's a pop star. Peder Bey yalan denemez. Ayıp brother, doğru söylüyorsunuz.
And Drake knows this. That's why he dissed him. As far as the Rick Ross beef, it just kind of strategically fit into Drake's diss.
I think the reason why you debating academics on multiple accounts, I think the reason why a lot of people want to maintain the facade that Drake is actually hard body, I think the reason why Drake stans want to act like he's hard body is because like they also come from comfortable upper middle class backgrounds just like him. And they also have this image of themselves as though like they are hard body. So if I come at Drake, I'm coming for them. You know what I mean? Naperville Andy's up in here being like, oh, dude, bro, just because I tell everybody I'm from Chicago, even though I'm from Naperville, doesn't mean that I don't live that life, dog. Chill. It's like, you're from Canada. If you're from Canada, automatically you can't be that hard body. Çıkar. Sağ ol. Teşekkür ederim babacığım.
Drake just said, "Fuck it, I'm taking on everyone." Drake said throughout push-ups, the theme of this track is that rappers need him for features, they need him for relevance, they need him to get their #1 song, and Rick Ross kind of fits in that boat. All of Rick Ross's top hits have Drake featured on them, but it seems like most of their actual beef history is over women. Again, because it's likely that any woman that Rick Ross can get, Drake could probably take from him. And Ross responded quickly on Instagram because he really doesn't have anything to lose.
I don't even fuck with Drake like that, buddy. He's not hard, but he's not a pop star, dumbass.
He started making fun of his nose and mentioned his mother and said that he has a BBL. He's calling him BBL Drake, Cupcake Drake. I feel like Drake knew that Rick Ross was an easy W. Like, no matter what Rick Ross says, nobody's going to take his side because he's old. He's almost 50 years old. So all in all, what do you think? Do you think it's possible that Metro could be the secret ringleader behind all of this, or do you think I have it wrong? Let me know in the comments. Drink water.
Okay. Making music is gay as hell. I 100% agree with that. That is something that I have also... That is a position that I've maintained for quite a while, as a matter of fact. Yes, that is actually a very consistent position that you just locked. I've always said that. Is it wrong to be gay? No, of course not. It's the same principle behind going to the gym. Okay, you go to the gym, you're a little gay. The more you go to the gym as a man, the gayer you get. Okay, you spend every waking moment in the gym. What are you doing? You're just like looking at brolic dudes, trying to be a brolic dude. Okay. Whatever you say, honey. All right. Myself included in that window, for the record. Mero's in here watching, the kid Mero. Okay, this gives me a little bit more validity, I think. Watching this on booty ass plane Wi-Fi. Mero on the broadcast, I needed like a hot bag. Wi-Fi on the plane, so ass, I can't even chat. Drake destabilizing mad musical regions on some United States government vibes. I say this as someone who also, again, I repeat, I liked Drake's diss. I thought it was good. It was pretty fucking good. It's just that he has a lot of openings that you can exploit. Drake killed X. He's got shooters. Hasanabi, don't play with Drake, Hunk. Okay, dude. I've said this before. This one actually frustrates a lot of people because no matter how hard rappers are, they're still kind of band kids, okay? They are. They're the band kids of the group. What are you doing over there? Scribbling? Scribbling little lines? You want to sing? You want to sing little songs? I'm just saying, you got that theater kid in you no matter what happens. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. What is this? You know who isn't using AI? I'm sorry, this is what the average person doesn't fuck with you just saying. Bro, you are literally the most idiotic person I've ever encountered in my entire fucking life, okay? Yeah, dude, the average person doesn't fuck with me. Not because I'm a fucking socialist in America and like have unconditionally defended Palestine and advocate for fucking labor unions and shit, but because I said Drake is a pop star. That's why the average person doesn't fuck with me. How brain broken are you, bro? What are you talking about? How fucking tunneled in are you? I'm saying because of how the way you think, dumbass. Yeah, dude, you're right. Me saying Drake is a pop star has triggered this like weird thing in your mind, I think. That's so crazy. Oh, that chatter, it was Christmas Day when Drake's Schmeat got leaked, okay? He was playing that on repeat, thinking like, what if I sat on it? Okay, what if I sat on it? What if I blew bubbles on it? How wonderful of a day that would be. Anyway, so we haven't even, yeah. Chatter's like, bro, I promise, bro, I promise I can, I promise I can be like a 16, 17-year-old girl for you, Drake. I promise. I can LARP. Please DM me. Your body is tea. Lamau Chag is so mad. Yeah, you're the one who's definitely not mad, bro. It's just we are mad, and we are not making fun of you. We're just really mad. What the heck, Hassan? Top pop artist of all time, Spotify. That's weird. That's crazy that they put Drake in that list. That's weird. Yeah, dude, shut up. Yeah, we're all, you got us all big mad, dude. This is why normal people don't fuck with Google, bro. It's just the way that Google thinks. It's the way that Spotify thinks. It's remnants of white supremacy to say that Drake is a pop star. Even though he has called himself a pop star on other occasions. But like, that's why I use DuckDuckGo, bro. I don't fuck with this Google shit. DuckDuckGo would never call Drake a pop star. They would say he's the hardest in the rap game. All right. Anyway, have you heard Hotline Bling? Excuse me. Have you heard that? What is this? Slander?
A bunch of people talking over Cutie. What is this, Fear and?
Yo, that's crazy. That's fucked up.
That was your one funny of the day.
Thank you. Thank you. The chat loved it. They loved it. They loved it. All right, everyone has a comment. Get back in your thing.
Oh, I did a little tear up. That was good.
Okay.
Don't talk to me.
Okay, to be fair, at least we have a woman on our podcast. Okay, the Yard is so misogynistic. They don't even want women on there. All right. Where were we? I was triggering that one Drake stan. So Kanye, so what happened? There was a leaked Kanye West verse or something that was supposed to be on, or is it a remix? I don't really fully understand what the fuck was happening there. Kanye leaked CDQ.
I had to get the hooligans up here. We're gonna take this pussy nigga out. Yo, Dot, I got you.
I have to pee real quick.
Yeah. If you like dope dealer selling dope, is you like that?
I missed all of that because I was pissing.
We're
So we're
take
gonna run
this
it
pussy
back.
nigga out. Yo, Dot, I got you.
But at least you guys got to hear it without me pausing it. Don't get mad at me, but so much of the new Kanye stuff, except for his last album, which was but a lot of the new Kanye is almost always brought down by Kanye rapping. Like, the production will be so good sometimes, not the last album, but then he just raps on it and you're like, oh no. Like, oh, Jesus. Okay, sure. Okay, Unc, let's get you to bed. You could never make Donda except Jesus Christ.
Selling dope, is you like that?
Anyway. Okay, what is this? This part was edited out from it. Stop. This clip, I can't believe I didn't even know. As the number one Alex Jones stan, I didn't even know that this clip existed, which is crazy. It's crazy. He's casting spells. I'm a fake fan. Okay. What was the context of that clip? I don't know. But here is the new Drake tailor-made freestyle, 3 minutes and 52 seconds, which I don't really understand. I don't really understand this either. Like, I guess he just has so much smoke. Does he take another shot at Kendrick on this? Like, I don't know. It's AI. Oh shit. He's using Tupac AI. That's crazy. Drake went to Cuba to get this feature. I feel like that's like extra disrespectful. What the fuck? Why did he do that? Drake taunts Kendrick by using artificial voice of the late hip-hop legend Tupac, an artist considered by many to be the greatest rapper ever, to beg Lamar to respond to Drake's diss track Push-Ups. This is likely intended to mock how Kendrick used snippets from Tupac interviews for the outro of Mortal Man. Kendrick, like Tupac did, reps the United States West Coast, Los Angeles. I love Rap Genius, bro. Kendrick, like Tupac did, reps the United States west coast of Los Angeles, California. Thank you, rap genius. Oftentimes, prominent rappers will feature the gang sign by throwing up a W to say that they are from the West Coast and defend the West Coast of Los Angeles, California. The United States is West Coast. It's like Ben Shapiro wrote this. Seeing as Kendrick obviously holds the rapper in high regard and is often considered his successor, it is fitting for Drake to go about attacking Lamar this way. Drake also attempts to preemptively neuter some of the more predictable shots Lamar could take at him, such as, oh my God, this literally, bro, this is the most, actually, sir, this is like if Ben Shapiro was a Drake stan. This is like Wikipedia reading debate pedophile level argumentation here, which is hilarious because the argument is literally about the number one thing that debate pedophiles love arguing on, which is actually it's a phebophilia and not pedophilia, sir. Many, many layers of irony trapped in this one beautiful moment from rapgenius.com. Drake also attempts to preemptively neuter some of the more predictable shots Lamar could take at him, such as Drake's status as a biracial man from Canada and being such a prominent figure in a predominantly African-American genre. This was something rapper Pusha T famously clowned Drake on for in the story of Adidon during their 2018 beef, where he famously rapped, "Confused, always felt you weren't black enough, afraid to grow it because your fro wouldn't nap enough." This lack of real blackness was something rapper Rick Ross clowned on Drake. A masterful gambit, sir. They sound like Elon. This is written like an Elon stan. Wait, sorry, I gotta go into this. Talk about him. So he goes, talk about him liking young girls. That's a gift for me. Heard on the Button podcast is gotta be true. So, what a weird way to try to diffuse the absolute nuclear bomb. It's like trying to fucking stop the nukes from launching with a crayon. That's insane. That is his greatest opening, right? Everyone on TikTok has been clowning on him for this in perpetuity. Everyone on Twitter. This is probably part of the reason why a lot of people don't really like Drake that much. Even if they listen to his music, they're still like, yeah, he's kind of weird. I don't know what's up with that. And it is a weird way to try to get ahead of this by basically being like, oh, heard it on the Button podcast. It's got to be true. No, man, we heard it from you. Like, you personally said High School Pics, you was even bad then. That's like, you know what I mean? That's you did that. You put that in there. I don't think anybody else put that in there. I don't think Joe Budden put that in there. Yeah, making a dead man say the Joe Budden podcast is extra disrespectful. That's weird. Drake jokes about the ghost of late hip-hop legend Tupac is pushing Kendrick to mention Drake's alleged pedophilia in his alleged pedophilia. You've already lost. If you have to say alleged pedophilia, you've lost the plot. You can't defend that. That's such a weird... Those are two weird words to put next to one another. It's like putting the word top of the and hour next to one another, okay? It spells trouble. For those who are unsubscribed, of course, because at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, where you get 1 free Prime subscription a month. Use it on your favorite broadcaster. Hopefully that's me. Here's a 3-minute ad break now. Drake is not a pop star. He's a statutory rapper. Anyway. This accusation most commonly stems from Drake's controversially close relationship with actress Millie Bobby Brown. Though she was 20 years old when this song released, Brown mentioned that she and Drake texted often during a 2018 Emmy Awards interview. "I love him. I met him in Australia. He's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. We just texted the other day and he was like, I miss you so much. And I was like, I miss you more. He gives me advice about boys. He helps me. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him. The advice stays in the text messages. Brown was 14 at the time, leading many to accuse Drake of grooming the then teenage star. Drake would dismiss these allegations on Another Late Night from his 2023 release For All the Dogs, where he rapped, "Weirdos in my comment talking about some Millie Bobby. Look, bring them jokes up to the gang. We get to really flocking." Yeah, flocking around underage girls, I think, but we don't know. Okay, a year later, a controversial video of Drake kissing and caressing a 17-year-old on stage during a May 2010 concert resurfaced. When the attendee revealed her age, Drake said, "I can't go to jail yet, man. You're 17. Why do you look like that? You thick. Look at all this. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breast feels against my chest." Kick's finest. Yeah. I mean, it does make sense, don't it? Here, Drake implicitly suggests that the allegations are false by joking that they originated on the Joe Budden podcast, the hip-hop podcast by the titular retired rapper that Drake beefed with in 2016. Since Push-Ups released, many fans of Kendrick predicted that he'd go after Drake for this. In a sense, this is Drake attempting to preemptively neuter the shot before Drake can take it. Yeah, he definitely neutered it for sure. Drake implies that Kendrick, despite his "they told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive," I would beef the whole fucking game. It was me and Snoop Dogg have my shirt off in the House of Blues. Drake implies that Kendrick, despite his seemingly universal consideration as the successor to Tupac, can't possibly be that due to his height. This continued, dude. I don't like the short jokes. Okay, you guys know my opinion on this. Okay, I'm one of the girls. All right, tall aside. Talls have been making too many short jokes. They should not feel so comfortable. Okay? Don't say I have tall guilt. I don't have tall guilt. I have forever and will continue to be a defender of my short kings. Okay? Short King Spring. Steak Aubrey Grandma is the most 6'0" man on earth. The way he obsesses over height. Yeah. The way he's talking, I feel like he's 5'11". The way he talks about height so much kind of feels like he's one of the 5'11", 6 foot guys. You know what I mean? Anyway, Tupac, who also went by the stage name Machiavelli, notably had a height of 5'9" compared to Lamar's 5'6". Pac was involved in a myriad of beef stemming from his conflict with the late Notorious B.I.G. In fact, in Tupac's final concert before his death featured him and rapper Snoop Dogg at the House of Blues in Los Angeles, where the duo performed two of America's Most Wanted, a song where the two flex their defenses against their enemies. He got to get abused, all that shit about burning tattoos. He is not amused. Drake suggests he isn't moved by the threat, prompting Kendrick to do something more disrespectful, such as sleeping with Drake's significant other. This is allegedly what Tupac did to Notorious B.I.G. during their historic feud by claiming to have having slept with Faith Evans, the significant other of B.I.G. in his legendary 1996 diss track, Hit 'Em Up, where he rapped, "You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife." That's jail talk for real thugs. You gotta be you. Drake, voicing as Kendrick's idol, is playing with Tupac's iconic catchphrase and rap group Thug Life by using it to downplay Kendrick's lyrics as inauthentic and advises Kendrick should instead aim to be himself. As Kendrick said on the song Like That, "Got 2 T's with me, I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Drake claims these threatening words are reserved for gangsters/thugs who have really faced imprisonment, unlike Kendrick Lamar, who has never faced criminal charges or jail time. Once again, very odd when Drake is, once again, this is a real pot calling the kettle black moment again and again and again. It's like when J. Cole said Kendrick Lamar was boring. Okay? It feels very weird. He's low-key having a meltdown over the silence. If not him, definitely the fans. Academics waking up every morning doing a countdown is insane. Just a week of this. Yeah, it's the Spider-Man meme over and over again. J. Cole said Kendrick's music was boring. Drake clowned Kendrick for doing pop collabs and getting extorted by his label. Rick Ross said Drake is the police. Chris Brown called Quavo an abuser. What is going on? It feels like, once again, not to be too deep or too much of a tortured poet myself, but the thing we hate in others is actually just the reflection, is what we hate about ourselves, it seems. Because everybody's pointing fingers in this direction when the fingers are also being pointed at them in the exact same way. My least favorite style of like concern trolling. Like, he's not only incredibly disrespectful using Tupac AI voice, but he's also making Tupac do fake concern trolling. Like, oh, the people are really demanding your diss track, Kendrick. They're concerned about you, Kendrick. It's so corny, dude. I love listening to the Budden podcast, Kendrick. Tupac, love listening to Joe Budden's podcast. That's the only place I heard the pedophilia allegations from. Nowhere else. So disrespectful. Drake insists that Kendrick is conflicted on how to reply to push-ups. His response to Kendrick's diss is on like that. Drake dropped this track a week after push-ups leaked online. Drake would go on to try and bait Lamar into responding with daily social media antics, such as posting a photo of Lamar's manager and asking him for a response and commenting under an Instagram post defending Kendrick's silence. Use me as a they have nothing to drop button. Yeah, I saw that one. It also should be noted that Kendrick never made a direct response to anyone he challenged on his historic Control verse in 2013, despite getting some replies. Kendrick only replied through continuous subliminal shots over the years and a leaked diss verse on his 2018 song Element. For this, Drake calls out K-Dot for throwing rocks and hiding his hand.
Refuse for these industry relationships. She not in your shoes. You supposed to be the book.
Oh, and he's saying that it's because of Taylor. Drake alleges that Kendrick delayed dropping his response to push-ups to avoid challenging the charting the Tortured Poet Department, the 11th studio album by pop icon Taylor Swift that dropped on April 19, 2024. Drake previously teased Lamar for catering to Swift's agenda on push-ups when he rapped, "We need a verse for the Swifties. Tops say drop, you better drop and give him 50. Drake officially released push-ups to streaming services on the same day, showing that he doesn't fear Swift's charting dominance. Yeah, the Swifties are really tapped into the to what's going on in this world for sure. Drake jokes that this effectively makes Swift a new version of Anthony Top Dog Tiffett, the CEO of Kendrick's former record label. Talking about extortion. Drake makes a homonymic, I don't know how to read that, pun out of the term Taylor made, joking that Kendrick's music release schedule is controlled by Taylor Swift due to her release dates for music dictating that of Lamar's. Kendrick's persona is that of a rap boogeyman who isn't afraid to call out or rap about anyone, dating back to his infamous Control verse, and even further back in 2010 remix of Kanye West's Monster, where he called out people like Drake, Big Sean, J. Cole, and more. Here, Drake is essentially saying that if Kendrick was really that person, then he wouldn't care about industry relationships with people like Taylor Swift, who he is friends with and has collaborated with previously, and would instead be the boogeyman and would release a response to Drake's push-ups, even if it steps on the toes of Swift's Tortured Poets Department release. Drake ends the sentiment by noting that if Kendrick doesn't do that, then maybe he isn't the real hip-hop boogeyman that everyone thought he was. Man. What? Bro. Snoop Dogg is not even dead. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Snoop does NFT deals. He would definitely do this if paid. Kendrick, it's me, Tupac. I want you to know Drake's bitch is badder than yours. His money longer than yours. I love Drake. Your albums are mid. This is like a kid playing with toys and just like imagining a universe. You know what I mean? I can't wait to hear what DJ Academics has to say. Oh, Snoop Dogg's did react to it. Oh, okay, we'll do this after. Oh my God. See, this is why this kind of diss stuff is fun. Because like, you know, it's cool. It's fun. It gets people more, it gets people paying attention. It's great. This is awesome. Snoop high as hell somewhere trying to figure out when he recorded that. Oh God, the Snoop Dogg one is even worse, dude. That's crazy, bro. Dropping this on 420. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Snoop Dogg has no idea what's going on. This is a holiday. This is outright disrespectful. I know you've never been to jail or wore jumpsuits and shower shoes. I used to want to see the penitentiary way after elementary. Thought it was cool to look the judge in the face when he sentenced me. Since my uncle's was institutionalized, my tuition has said I was suited for family ties. Kendrick almost romanticizes the life of crime and criminal connections throughout his verse, and many of his songs that he himself has not been in prison or convicted. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody. Drake insinuates Kendrick's donning a false bravado. Again, all of the lines of attack against Kendrick for not being like real, like not being a real gangster is really funny coming from Drake. It's just ridiculous because like their backgrounds are very different. Like Kendrick Lamar is rapping about his own personal experience, his own personal upbringing. When Drake raps about stuff like that, it's not. He's a tourist. Chill on my goat, Aubrey. I mean, it's just like weird that a child actor is saying like, bro, you're not even hard. Like, you're not actually hard. You're just like, you're fake. You're phony. And only the people that write Rap Genius articles in this most like, actually type way would think that this is a hard bar or like a valid avenue of attack. Drake should let me ghostwrite for him. He hasn't even defended himself by being old by saying I've been pushing 40 for 2 decades in reference to his producer 40, aka Noah Shabib. Drake couldn't say these things. He had to say it through Snoop. Yeah, it would also, don't get mad at me, chatters who are in their feelings a little bit, but it is kind of odd to be like wishing another black man goes to jail. Kind of weird. Okay? Kind of weird. Just saying, it feels a little strange. It feels a little strange to be fantasizing about how violent a black man from Compton could be and how he needs to be violent to be real and how he should go to jail. Odd behavior. What do I know? Don't get mad at me. It's odd behavior. That's all I'm saying. It feels kind of strange. It's giving a little white supremacy. Arrest me. Officers, take me away. Yeah, never did nothing violent to no one. It's the homies that empower you. Drake insinuates that Kendrick is donning a false bravado via what he is seeing rather than what he's experienced. This non-criminal persona is frequently occurring stance Kendrick takes within his own songs. I'm just a good kid from Compton that wanted the rap way. My options, pick up a Bible or a strap. Never killed a man, never sold any crack. All I ever did was try to keep my city on the map. Drake wishes to point out this hypocrisy. This even implied with Kendrick's appearance on Metro Boomin like that. Drake noticed how it's only through Kendrick's bodyguards that he will be snatching chains instead of Kendrick alone himself. I don't know if Drake has seen, well, we know Drake has seen Kendrick do the push-ups. He is svelte and does not have fake abs as far as I know. That would hurt me if I knew that he also did that, but I don't think he would do that. He would not do that sort of thing. Very Drake thing to do. Drake's label image for OVO sound has famously been an owl, as he has associated himself heavily with said imagery with his own personal jewelry and merchandise, but still, you got to show this fucking owl who's boss on the West. Now's the time to really make a power move, because right now it's looking like you're writing out the game plan on how to lose. It is. Am I crazy? Is lame as hell to just like get Snoop Dogg and Tupac to concern troll. Like his last diss track was actually very good. It's not only very disrespectful, but it's also very, very lame, very corny to be like, oh yeah, we're worried about you, dude. We're so worried you are crazy. I mean, he's just trolling, but it's just, I don't know. It almost feels like Drake is once again opening up new fronts, bro. Opening up another front. It's just like, let's strike another embassy compound. Fuck it. It's like weird. Why would you do that? Just, keep your main focus. He's using other people to speak for him. It's shitty because of AI, but it's also corny as hell. Do you think the story of Adidon was corny? No. But these are the things that Kendrick bases his bravado on, right? Wait, what? Ultimately, I still like it because it's content. As selfishly, I think, like, it's good to put up a little bit of pressure. It's just that I think if he keeps doing stuff like this, people are going to get more mad at him and forget the good diss track that he put out already. Does that make sense? Because he already had a good diss track. What is this tweet? That new Drake song? See, this is what I mean. Why did he do this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Like he was already doing all right. You just found a really funny. Oh shit. At Oprah, I'm so proud of you. At Taylor Swift, I'm so proud of you. At Tyra Banks, I'm so proud of you. At Gayle King, I'm so proud of you. I mean, he is an ally. He's an ally to women. Okay. So the poop bowel stuff, all I'm going to say is Ice Spice changed the game. Okay. Ice Spice really changed the game. Okay. You think you're the shit? Bitch, you ain't even the fart. The rap game has not been the same since then, okay? Everybody's out here talking about poopies. Everybody's spitting doo-doo bars, dude. What the fuck? Hey, I did a dookie. Oh, that's awesome. What the fuck? Oh, it's a weird thing to invoke. It's just weird imagery. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on this, but it just feels like a very odd thing to bring up. Poop is hip again. It started with Skibbity. Oh, that's awesome. It's in like 80% of rap songs, bro. Seriously? Yeah, no, it's been a thing for a while. I was just kidding I just wanted to make an Ice Spice reference. The Queen. Here Drake references PJ Lang, Kendrick Lamar's creative label co-founder by himself, and Dave Free with Kendrick's Kendrick's cousin Baby Keem, a label mate. Drake claims on a higher level than the members of PJ Lang, such as indicates his intention to shit on them or to impose his superiority over them. He's about the dookie all over him. This is not the first time that Drake mentions on a higher level than his peers. In fact, he raps about this on his precursor to his record, Push-Ups. This line is an obvious play on the aviation career of business magnate Howard Hughes. However, it is also worth noting that Howard Hughes was, for many years, the richest man in the United States. Throughout this beef, Drake is constantly centered on his wealth as a theme, citing the disparity between his net worth and Kendrick's. Drake probably saying that his diss track, Push-Ups, took him 1 or 2 hours. Also warning Kendrick about his next diss track. By the time of this diss track, Kendrick still hasn't responded to Drake or made any appearances at all. ... And then alleging that he stopped because of Taylor Swift's, he stopped because of Taylor Swift, because Taylor Swift is releasing, saying that he's just, owned by Taylor Swift, demanding that a black man get violent and be, in air quotes, ghetto, saying that a black man is owned by a white person. Like, spiritually, I feel like there's something very odd. Spiritually, there's something that just doesn't kind of sit right here. I'm just saying. Something using Tupac AI's digital blackface disgust.
Long, we waiting on you.
Okay. So, hate all you corporate industry puppies. I'm not in the mood. I love it when you talk loose, like I'm not in the room. Drake creates distance between himself and other rappers with juxtaposing statements of hating them and loving their actions. He hates their industry puppet side by stating he's his own boss and can make moves on his own free will. He also argues against the idea of celebrities, specifically himself, can be out of touch. Yes. Drake is such a boss and so rich and so wealthy that that he had to take a crypto gambling casino sponsorship and drops albums like a man who's worried that they're going to break his kneecaps if he doesn't make more money. Am I insinuating that Drake has a deep gambling debt and possibly a genuine gambling addiction? Yes, I am. I am insinuating that.
Damn, this guy's good.